Hey, what's up? This is Whathehadas. I'm here on a typical Sunday afternoon, and I was just thinking about just all the stuff I've been through over the past few months or so. Like you know that I'm fading, and just dealing with making the decision of trying to leave the organization. It's been quite difficult, being the fact that you've been in a certain situation for most of your whole life. And now all of a sudden, everything has changed. And especially right now, I'm trying to move on. I'm not trying to hold a grudge, but it's very, very difficult. I know a lot of people do have a big grudge against the Whathehadas society, but I am trying to move on. When I see the harm that they have done to a lot of ex-witnesses' families, broken strong connections, they have broken them apart, and it's very sad for people to experience that type of tragedy. It's basically alive, but you're treated as if you're dead. That's not real humane. It's not being a real person, a real human being. I just don't think I don't think it's scriptural. And from what I've seen, it's not. But like I said, I'm trying to fade, and what I'm seeing that's very difficult right now is trying to find some type of social network. I know we have YouTube, and it's been very helpful, but at the same time, when I was in an organization, you have people that you can sit down and talk with, and go out eating and go out and have entertainment with, basically you're able to have like a physical contact, or you actually seeing a person and you talking to them. You're able to build a relationship like that. For me, I didn't have a lot of friends in the organization, but there were some people that I connected with, and they were what you call my friends. But like I said, I was very self-conscious just growing up in that organization, and everything I think about, I always have to think twice about saying, and it's like I really not actually being myself. I'm trying to find myself. That's the whole thing too. It basically stole my identity. Trying to find that, but I'm trying to find some type of environment or social environment that I can actually hang with people. Fortunately for YouTube, I can't thank it enough for I've been able to connect with most of you out there. Thank you for your comments and your encouragement. That's been very, very encouraging for me. So, but for the most part, I'm just saying, like, that's been very difficult. I feel kind of lonely somewhat, because just coming from that type of environment where everything was controlled, the people you knew, people you could hang with, what you could say, what you couldn't do, everything was basically outlined and presented to you. Basically like robots with limited emotions. They just don't want they just never wanted you to actually have a sense of freedom. And it's very hard trying to get over that fact now, and I'm just trying to find friends outside the organization. I've been hanging with some of my co-workers, and that's been very different, but I just feel like I'm out of place, because a lot of stuff that they have experience I really don't know too much about. And for guys, it's like the most part they like to talk about sex. And it's like I'm a 27-year-old virgin. That's like makes you like 40 years old almost in their eyes. They never had sex by now, but I know it's a moral standard we live by that's very beneficial for most people. But it just seems like I just kind of retarded as far as actually having that type of relationship with the opposite sex. I haven't really dated inside the organization, and it was a girl that liked me, sister. But at the time, it wasn't. I wasn't ready for it, and I just never dated, never got around to dating. I don't know if it was because I was just too nervous to approach anybody, or just. I think it was just it was a fear too of being counseled by those elders or brothers. It just seemed like I'm saying, everything's controlled, and people see you, in the congregation, they see you with somebody, and they like to talk. I noticed that in the organization, and I just never want to get in that situation where somebody was going to say something I want to be counseled. I don't know if I'm trying to exaggerate or anything, but it's just something very creepy and kind of nerve-wracking to be put in that situation where you have to be counseled by from elders in the back room. And I never want to get to that point where I'll be put in the back room. So I guess you can kind of compare it to how the society say a fear of why some people don't get baptized because they're scared they won't get disfellowshipped or wherever. I guess it's sort of like that, but I don't know, they're very strict on a lot of things, and like especially towards dating. I just never felt comfortable to me. And now that I'm out, it's like, man, I can't. It's hard to really talk to the opposite sex too, because I don't really know. Like I said, I don't have no experience, and that's been very, very hard to overcome that. I'm basically coming from cults. How many people come from cults? So that's just been very, very difficult. I had an experience about a few months ago, and that wasn't all too good. So I'll talk about that another time, but just right now, just dealing with the social anxiety, not just the opposite sex, but just people in general that's outside the organization trying to have some type of friendship. And other than online, it's like pretty much on your own. It's like you really don't have no physical contact with anybody, because since I'm fading, I really don't want to come out and say or do anything that will immediately raise a red flag about me. But hopefully it'll change. You just come to the point where I just have to go ahead and just separate myself altogether. But I don't want to meet with those stinking elders. I don't want them bothering me. They keep bothering me off and on as it is, and that's been kind of frustrating. But yeah, just dealing with the social anxiety is very rough right now. But maybe in the future I'll try to continue just to build some relationships online, different forums, like for ex-witnesses, jw.net. Like I said, it's YouTube. It's been very helpful. At least I'm able to see people and hear them, even though I can't like actually be next to them. But still, it's great. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody out there. Thank you for your comments and your suggestions. I'm trying to look at all of them. So I'll get back to most of you. So yeah, that's all I have to pretty much say for right now. So for next time, this is Whathehadas. Thank you.